Hey, it's the Hunter and Billy Can't Fight Show.
Let's talk about that.
Introducing first in the left corner.
Despite popular opinion, I eat Chipotle with a spoon.
Introducing seconds in the right corner.
You're as bad as people who eat wings with a fork.
Get ready to...
Hello, and welcome to the Hunter and Billy Can't Fight Show. I'm ya boy, Bill.
And I'm his younger brother, Hunter.
Ya boys.
Chill, boys.
Welcome to episode 15. Never thought we'd make it. I thought I would have died somewhere around like 10. I'm just kidding.
I was thinking like 2 or 3.
Yeah, it's just like, we're not cut out for this. Just two white dudes with another podcast. What can I say?
It's what everybody else tends to believe.
Well, it's the thing. I mean, comedy's hard,
Yeah.
And I'm harder. I'm just kidding.
Well, I guess you're right. Comedy is hard.
Yeah.
And let me tell you why.
Tell me about it.
I went to a comedy show last night.
Oh, okay.
My first comedy show ever.
All right. I've never been to I've only, I think in terms of comedy, I've only seen Bo Burnham like twice. And, or once? Either way, I haven't seen like really any, especially like people getting their start at like a Hilarities or an Improv or whatever the fuck. I haven't seen that, but
Right.
Is that what you went to? Like,
Yeah, so I went to Hilarities. It is in downtown Cleveland. We went to dinner there and then saw a comedy show. So I don't know how to say this one dude's name, but I'll try my best. The first guy that we saw, his name was Che Dorina.
okay.
And then the headliner was Dan Donahue.
Okay. Oh, actually, I think I don't know if it was Hilarities, but I had been somewhere once. I saw Ray William Johnson, actually. I forgot about that. And he had like a couple of comics open for him as well. But anyways, so yeah, tell me about your show.
Okay, so the first guy that we saw, Che, I think his name was, I saw some of his clips because I thought he was the headliner. So I looked him up just because, comedy is subjective.
Yeah.
Somebody that might be funny to other people, I might sit there and have a horrible time.
Right.
I saw his his highlights. He had like a highlight tape, and it wasn't bad, but boy was I mild. And then I saw him live, and he won my heart.
Oh, really?
He was so good.
Wow.
He was amazing. The energy was there. He had easily like one of the best sets because there were some openers. And yeah, he caught me by surprise, and I had a great time listening to him.
Yeah.
And then after him, a girl was on.
Okay.
And she was the worst stand-up comedian I think could ever be made.
Oh, man. Well, sorry. Continue.
I hate to shit on her.
Yeah, right.
But, okay, so when she came up, the first 5 minutes of her set was shitting on Cleveland.
Oh.
Like, the people of Cleveland.
Okay.
And, like, she wasn't getting laughs. So every time she would, like, hit a punchline about Cleveland and didn't get a laugh, I think she was getting pissed. So then she would hit harder Cleveland the next time.
Oh.
And it was like, I feel like you're doing this way wrong.
Yeah, you should be, like, shitting on, like, Pittsburgh.
Yeah, like, no
While
one's...
you're here.
Because it wasn't, like, goofy stuff. Like, the headliner had made a joke about Cleveland, but it was a joke about how he's like, I got to my hotel room, and it had been snowing all day, but it stopped snowing. So I was like, you know what? I'm not going to leave this hotel tonight. I'll leave in the morning and go do what I want to do. And then he made a joke about how he had woke up the next morning, and even though it didn't snow, there was more snow on the roads. And he made a joke about how we like the snow on the roads, apparently.
Yeah.
That not only did we like the snow, but we just tend to leave it there because, March is coming soon.
Yeah. It'll handle itself.
Yeah. She was making jokes about how, like the people are horrible and us as Cleveland are like assholes and like she was like literally like, I guess it's jokes, but like
right.
It was nothing funny.
Yeah.
It was like, you're just dogging us and we paid money to be here.
Yeah, it's interesting. Wow. Okay. Well, I wanted to like kind of run back for a second. What do you think about the other dude that won you over? Like, what was there a specific moment or anything that where you were like, yeah, this guy fucks?
Dude, it was just his energy. Like, he was like, it was his energy and his delivery because like that's what won me over at first because Like when he had came up, since I saw his highlights, I was like, I was ready to pull out my phone because a UFC card was going on, and I could easily set this thing up on the table and watch UFC.
Nice. Okay.
But
hilarious, by the way.
his energy and his delivery kept me like I needed to watch where he was going with this.
Cool.
Because he was setting it up.
Very cool.
He talked about everything. Like
Nice.
it was like he was getting everybody involved. And I think like he was talking about a shrooms experience. He was talking about how he grew up. It was just pretty, because he only had like, I want to say his set was only like 10, 15 minutes, but it breezed by.
Nice.
And then what I want to get into the most is the headliner. The headliner was Dan Donahue.
Okay.
Dude, amazing.
Oh, really?
Dude, he is
All right.
amazing. I didn't know he was even the headliner.
I don't even know that name, I don't think.
So I was told he opens for Rife a lot.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay.
But like, dude, he was just amazing. Like, I was laughing the entire time, start to finish. There was no break. There was no down moment. It was just hit. And it was like, it was perfect. There wasn't like too much crowd work unless he was like asking questions. But it was like, it was amazing.
Did that chick have any point in her set at all that you were like, I see it?
No.
That
She
sucks.
okay. So she talked like this. She was super down low, and she was like one of her jokes that I think she had one joke that I felt like she thought was gonna hit so hard but didn't, because she was like, "Oh, not funny." She literally said that. I want you to imagine doing stand up and go, "Oh, that one didn't hit for you guys," and the crowd is silent.
I imagine I don't want to defend her too much, but dude, bombing in comedy's got to be one of the most social anxiety-ridden things ever.
And I believe that.
Oh my god, I don't even know how I would react if I didn't if I said a joke that I was like, this is gonna slam and it doesn't land at all, and I'd have to be like, right?
The joke, but this was the joke.
Okay.
The joke was, I don't know how she got there, but it was along the lines of, so pronouns are a thing these days.
Cool.
And, everyone always has a made-up opinion of my pronouns. And I do go by her, she,
Okay.
if you guys didn't know. I may have a they, it haircut.
That was the joke, bro?
That was it. And then literally after that, she was like, "Oh, that didn't hit for you guys." But I want you to imagine this. While she's doing this, I do have a they, it haircut. Oh, that didn't hit for you, Cleveland?
No, bro.
Oh, and then another big part, her closer
Yeah.
was about going off the pronouns thing and the trans stuff and the LGBTQ.
She's like, if you like that joke, you're gonna love this.
It was about us giving label or stop naming hurricanes.
Oh, okay.
Her whole joke was like, we shouldn't be naming Hurricane Sandy. We shouldn't be putting pronouns on hurricanes.
Oh.
And then she said, let's just ship all of those pronoun hurricanes to Florida.
Okay. Bro.
Dude, like, that's what I'm saying.
I'm mind blown. I'm like trying to find like how you get from A to B, and you're like, this will be good at hilarities. I'm trying, man.
Dude, she was just so bad. And she was, so it went, okay, I really don't want to say this on the podcast.
Okay.
Comedy is subjective.
Yeah, of course.
I can't tell you one female comedian that I like.
Mm-hmm.
I like.
It's tough. Oh, did I cut you off? I'm sorry.
Well, so the only thing I was going to say was when we first walked in,
Mm-hmm.
it started with a female comedian.
Yeah.
She was great.
Okay.
Amazing.
Wow.
I was like, dude, she's good.
Okay.
I was interested to, I honestly think she has a chance to blow up.
Nice.
Because she did amazing. I was laughing the entire set.
Mm-hmm.
And then it went to Che, who I was worried about.
Mm-hmm.
Killed it. I was like, dude, we're in there.
Yeah.
And then this monotoned white girl with a leather jacket comes out. and it was like all of the energy in the room just got sucked dry.
Oh my God.
And then not only that, but my only thought was, I don't know if the comedians were watching somewhere beforehand, but from the time that girl got off the stage to when Dan came out, like in my head, I'm like, I wonder if she's thinking like, oh, that crowd just sucks. Because the second Dan came out, the room was loud.
Oh, it's tough.
And not like loud like he came out and we were roaring.
Yeah.
It was more like he came out, we were still kind of mild because of the previous
Yeah, she
comedian.
really doo-dooed on the vibe.
First joke, everyone's laughing really hard. And then the whole room was laughing the entire set.
That's for that chick, that really sucks.
So, like, she's got to know, like, bro, like,
yeah.
this just ain't it.
This
like,
ain't it,
I don't
dude.
know if maybe she, like, where she's performing may have a different scene. It might be funnier in other places. But
I don't know.
I don't think, like, it. She just wasn't good. Dude.
There's like been. Oh, I guess I can't be like a spokesperson on this because I'm not super in the scene or pay attention. But I feel like, and maybe this is just a byproduct of people are sharing their comedy more often, so I'm just seeing it more. So, but it feels like there's a big like surgence of comedians that the whole trope is that they're kind of too cool to be there. I fucking hate that trope. Like the whole like, nah, yeah, well, oh, that didn't hit for you guys.
She came off like that.
That's what I'm saying. That's the only reason you would pick a monotone, like not monotone. I guess you could maybe be like, I'm the chill, but like a lot of times I feel like the only way that's taken is like, I'm actually like way above this. And it's like, well, you're bad at it, so that's embarrassing.
Yeah, so let's say like if I went to Buffalo.
Yeah.
It snows a lot in Buffalo. If I was a stand-up comedian and went to Buffalo, I would shit on them and be like, why do you guys live here? Like, I would see this snow every year and be like, see ya. Like, I'd do something like that. But I'm not going to go to Buffalo and be like, yeah, so you guys don't work hard at all. Yeah. A lot of non-taxpayers here.
Yeah.
That didn't hit for you? Well, maybe go find a 9-to-5. Like,
that's awesome. Yeah,
it was like she came in there with the mindset of
like,
this is the roast of Cleveland.
This is me versus you.
Yeah, and it's like she didn't even like shit on our sports team.
Yeah, she
didn't like
yeah.
It wasn't anything that was like, huh, that's funny. We feel the same way.
Yeah,
it was like, you guys suck. Like from the jump.
There's two things that I was thinking. I was like, as like an exercise, if you had to work in the confines of like the jokes, like and how you presented them to me, like my immediate thought was like, okay, if I have to talk about the weather, like for a city, like because usually when you start a set, I feel like you start either with self-deprecation or you start with where you are.
Right.
And that makes sense.
Yeah.
So if I'm like I have to go, I was thinking recently like a guy that I work with, he was frustrated because he's a first generation immigrant and his mom decided like when she moved from Korea, I think South Korea, to come to America, she like decided on Ohio. He was like so mad about that. And all I said was like, I was like, the only question she asked was, does the air hurt my face for most of the year? And they said yes. And she said, say no more. Like, that's all I got.
Right.
Because I was like, I don't know. So if you're talking about weather, I guess I'd go that way. But then also the hurricanes, I think if you had to talk about naming hurricanes and like if you had to in your bit, I feel like, I don't know, like I feel like I would lean into being like, I like that they name hurricanes after like names because I do the same thing with my exes. I'm like, oh, it was wet and crazy. Yep, that's Sandy. You know what I'm saying? Hey, type 5. No, I'm just kidding.
No, dude, so like that's really how it went, and it was so frustrating. And it was just like, dude, like what are you doing? And I'm not gonna lie. I did one of those things where I looked at my girlfriend and I was like, I really think I could do better than this.
Oh,
I think
I bet.
I don't think I would be that bad at this.
No, right.
And she was like, she was like challenging me. She's like, you're funny, but you really think you could come up with like a bit like that?
It's tough.
So I did it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
What did you do?
I gave her a little bit. I was like, you give me 10 minutes to think about something. and I did it.
Okay, all right, there you go. Nice.
Yeah. Would you like to hear it?
Yeah, please. Yeah,
I'm a little nervous.
that's okay.
But
Yeah.
I think I'd be better.
Hey, remember, man, we can always edit. No, just kidding.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm kidding.
So, look, I did this with no intentions of actually trying it.
Yeah, of course.
So give me a break.
Okay.
But then my creative genius sparked.
And there I am, like a Beethoven, but with jokes.
Yeah, and do you want to know how this happened?
What?
It happened with one of my uncomfortable fears.
Okay.
I went to the bathroom. This is, I swear, this is real.
You're like, I had to get out of my comfort zone, so I went to the place where I was the least comfortable.
Well, so I had to piss because the show had ended.
Uh-huh.
And I went to the bathroom, and it was one of those situations where guy here,
Yeah.
blank stall,
Uh-huh.
or urinal.
Urinal? Yeah.
Guy here,
Oh, checkmate.
blank urinal, blank urinal.
Ah.
So I take the end.
Yes.
I leave the blank.
Yes.
Because I know some guys
Yeah.
live by that rule that we made in elementary school.
If you have the option, you give me some space.
Yeah.
If you don't and you have to fill the gap, I'm not going to hold it against you. But if there's a gap, if there's an availability to create a gap and
Yep.
you don't take the gap, fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So guy walks in.
Uh-huh.
No more gap.
Okay.
There is no more gap. You have to fill in between us somewhere.
Of course.
He says no bueno. He turns around and leaves.
Oh.
So creativity hits.
There I am, dick in hand, piss splashing on the front of me. Nobody ever talks about that with a urinal.
So here's my setup, Bill.
Yeah.
Why do guys live off of that moniker that we made in elementary school where we got to leave a gap or we are no longer straight men?
Yes. Okay.
But girls go to the stall together. They'll watch each other. They'll make an
Yeah.
event out of this shit.
Yeah. Okay.
And I just don't understand it. And where I am with this is if I got to piss, I'll fill the gap.
Yeah.
I got to piss.
Gotta piss.
I don't care.
Uh-huh.
But girls will take videos together while one is sitting on the toilet. And here's this. This is where I'm going to go with this.
Uh-huh.
Unless you're my friend, you can fill this gap.
Yeah.
If you're my friend, don't come that close to me while we're peeing. And I know you might be thinking, wait, that's weird. That seems opposite. And let me tell you why.
Okay.
You don't need to know how big I am or how small I am. And I don't need to know how big or small you are because then there's a problem between our friendship.
There's a power dynamic.
You know, if I have a girlfriend or you have
Yeah.
a girlfriend and the other one is single,
Uh-huh.
I know if you're either pleasing or displeasing your girlfriend. And if I like your girlfriend, I know I could make a move on this girl.
Okay.
And like you said, there is a power dynamic.
Yeah.
I feel like if you know what I'm packing or I know what you're packing, we're going to treat each other different here. This can't go good or bad.
Yeah, of course.
So it's better that you keep the gap rule unless I don't know you.
All right. That's good.
It was pretty good.
That's good. Yeah, that's
That
good.
was 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Better than anything that girl said on stage.
Of course not. Of course not.
I would have got laughs.
I mean, you were lacking on hurricane material.
Yeah.
But hey, I mean, as a first try, I'm just kidding. That's
As
great.
a first try.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's good.
It's solid.
It's good. Yeah, I like it. Yeah. Wow. I like when you do see those videos of girls like all in the same stall.
Yeah,
and it's
one's
like,
going.
It's like face, half a face.
Yeah.
'Cause she's- face. That's so funny, dude. Oh, and then something else I was gonna say is like that thing that I set the joke up with about like splashing on the front of me, which nobody talks about. I was like thinking one of the most evil things you could probably do is if you're out in public and like I know you just got back from the bathroom and I know you used a urinal. If I just took a black light to the front of you real quick, just see trace amounts of piss, and it's like you hugged people after that. I was just kidding. That's ridiculous. Wow. Well, hey, Hunter did a tight 5, everybody. Hey.
I tried. Don't dog me too hard.
I remember. Oh, I can't look it up because I had I had started writing a tight 5 because I was like, I don't know, like doing the show gives me confidence, especially like when, we get random compliments from strangers being like, "You're so funny."
Dude, the show did it to me, man. I really feel like I could do it.
Hunter gets approached about the show way more than I. Well, you also go out way more than I do, but yeah, Hunter gets approached about the show significantly more than I do, which is cool. Like that's got to be a huge ego boost, man.
Honestly, you might think that, but it doesn't because like, yeah, it's cool, but I know what we're doing down here.
What do you mean?
And I'm doing it. I put matches out on my tongue and built a gingerbread house. You can't think I'm that cool.
Oh, yeah. Hey, you want to get into press conference?
We're getting into press conference.
Sir, why can't these men fight? I'm dying to know.
So, Bill, are you, without getting too much into it, I'm just going to ask if you're familiar with it. Are you familiar with the Misfits boxing organization with all the celebrities? It's where all the YouTubers are boxing. They have their own company now.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, so all the YouTuber boxing stuff.
Does Jake Paul fall into that, or is he going more pro route?
No, so Jake Paul has his own stuff.
Okay.
He's with Showtime and DAZN and all them.
That makes sense.
He's more pro.
I was about to say he's actively doing
this is like
very often.
This is like the KSIs.
Okay.
The Alex Wasabis.
Okay.
Like the YouTubers that are, I think, trying to get where Jake Paul is at, but...
Is this mostly like the people that were just in Creator Clash? Does that make sense?
Yeah, so they have like basically like a company now, and it's like Misfits Boxing.
Cool. Okay.
So...
Which... Also, like, I'm sure they came up with that name because they're like, we're kind of the misfits in the boxing thing because we don't fucking box. Like, fuck you for being like, we're the underdog company because none of us know how to box.
So,
like
let me backtrack on that a little bit.
Sorry.
Only because some of these YouTubers are getting pretty good.
Yeah, okay.
Now,
which is good.
I'm not saying that they can go fight a pro fighter.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm saying as far as like the YouTuber boxing scene goes, the YouTuber boxers that are doing this consistently, they're getting good and the fights are getting good because I feel like they're at a level playing field in the YouTube boxing scene. It's
just, and I agree. And if you're going to box, I obviously want you to be good at it.
Right.
I just, like that branding would irk the shit out of me to be like, we named it this because boxing didn't want to have us. Why? Because we can't defend ourselves and we could die. Yeah. Like, it's just ridiculous to be like, nobody believed in us just because we didn't have the skill, time, or knowledge.
If you hate that, you're probably going to hate this.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I didn't realize how much I wanted to pop off on that until just now.
Do you remember the meme guy that just looks like Logan Paul?
Yeah. And then didn't he get choked out by
Nate Diaz? He had his first Misfits boxing match.
Oh, holy shit.
Under the name Not Logan Paul.
That's actually hilarious. That's actually really funny.
In this clip I want to show you is how that went for him.
Okay. We just have to keep in mind that like we have to kind of say what's happening in it because I feel like I did a bad job on that last time. All right. Oh, shit. Okay, hold on. The clip played for half a second, and my man is already getting plowed through the ceiling.
Speaking of can't defend yourself.
Okay, wait. Who's he fighting? Like an actual fighter?
He's fighting Tristan Ham. I don't know if he's a regular fighter or a YouTuber.
Okay.
I assume a YouTuber because it is the Misfits boxing thing.
Okay.
I can double check that for you.
Okay. Just for the listeners who maybe can't see what we're seeing, I only saw 2 punches thrown, and they both looked devastating. Like, we didn't play the whole clip yet, and the whole crowd goes, "Oh, oh!" Just so funny, man.
Okay, so Tristan Ham is an entrepreneur.
Where he sells ass whoopings, or no? I'm just
He's
kidding.
an adventure connoisseur.
Oh, wow.
I think he is a YouTuber. I think maybe he's something's loading. Okay, maybe not.
Weird.
He's an adventure guy. He's on Forbes.
Okay, I was gonna say, but probably not a boxer.
No, not a boxer. That was his first fight.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, so he looks like he just does a whole bunch of everything. He like snowboards, he surfs, he horseback rides.
Wow.
He drives cars. And he fights not Logan Paul.
And he dishes out whoopings. Okay, here, let's watch this clip real quick. It's only 7 seconds. It's a Vine, dude.
Yeah, I could have put the highlights of the fight, but I don't think we needed those.
Already 2 punches in, we didn't need it.
Yeah.
No kidding. All right, here, I'm going to rewind it. Oh my God, dude. He turned his legs into jelly, bro.
So,
holy shit.
That was not Logan Paul's first boxing.
Probably
match.
last.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
So I don't know if after Nate Diaz decided to choke him out, he was just like, oh yeah, this is for me.
Yeah, he lost enough brain cells where he was like, actually, I think I've always wanted to fight.
Yeah. I don't know if he was like, oh, I'm famous on social media for looking like Logan Paul, so I've trademarked myself, not Logan Paul. When I saw this, it was on Twitter, X.
Yeah.
It was on X.
Okay.
Yeah. So I just know how
The
much
luxury
you hate that.
porn brand.
Dude, it's really turning into that.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
It's
anytime
getting so bad.
I'll get a notification on my phone because I'm never on Twitter. So they'll usually be like, here's like a news story or something. And I'll be interested maybe to bring it up for the show. So I open it.
And it's just porn.
I was going to say, it's usually like a relevant topic. And then I scroll to read the comments. Like, what's the community saying?
And it's just people's OnlyFans?
Yeah, it's just tits, ass, titties, and boobs. I'm just like, what the fuck?
So I found this on Twitter. And he had posted something about it, not Logan Paul.
Okay.
His Twitter is a picture of Logan Paul. His background is the Prime. It's matching Logan Paul's actual Twitter.
Oh.
And his tag is just not Logan Paul. And then all of the media is that guy.
Wow.
But he literally just markets this shit.
It's funny, but it's also problematic. Because, there's a lot of like professional people that their handle is like not,
Yeah.
who I can't even think of it. And not Anna Kendrick or whatever, but it is Anna Kendrick.
Right.
Ay. But anyways, that's very funny that at least he's leaning into it. But
Yeah, so I don't know if he was just like, well, if I win this boxing match, I'm tied with Logan Paul in boxing.
Oh, that's
and
so
maybe
funny.
his goal here was maybe if he was good enough and climbed the ranks, not Logan Paul could fight Logan Paul.
that honestly would be fucking awesome. I'm gonna be real, actually.
Could you imagine trying to watch like a shitty live stream and you're like, which one is which?
And the poor announcers are like, how the fuck are we gonna
Logan Paul with the right hand, not Logan Paul with an uppercut.
Yeah, or they actually say Logan Paul when they meant to say not Logan Paul, so they're like, Logan Paul, sorry, not Logan Paul. Not Logan Paul.
Not Logan Paul comes out to the exact stuff that Logan Paul comes out with.
Dude, yeah, that not Logan Paul guy, that's the, Ma, can we get Logan Paul? And she's like, no, we got Logan Paul at home.
Yeah, so I wanted to share that with you on this press conference because I
That's
thought
insane.
it was very funny.
Dang. Is that it for press conference?
Yeah, that's it. That
bang.
was it for press conference.
See you fuckers. No,
Yeah, we'll see you back on the pod. All right, now that we're done with this Misfits boxing,
All right.
let's talk about some warriors.
Okay.
Let's talk about this UFC card last night.
Oh, yeah, I had my girlfriend's friends went to that because they live in Canada, and I was so jealous of it because we'd said before that we want to go to a UFC
We're going.
fight. Yeah.
Me and you will have a guys trip
Yeah.
where we go watch grown men fight gladiator style in an octagon.
Put him in a body bag.
Yeah.
Or what that one dude yelled? Grab his dick and twist it.
Yup.
Yup. It's a good move. What?
In the UFC, they wear cups.
So?
Grab the cup. And
Just tossing his salad like that, bro? Oh, my God.
I actually think that might be worse.
That would fucking suck ass, dude. The fight's over. It's just like, it looks like his dick's got a hat. It's just his balls. He pees up.
Oh my God! You saying that just brought back another joke from that girl's fucking
The comedy thing?
Yeah.
All right, what was it?
Dude, it was about she doesn't like regular dick pics, but I guess there's a thing where people take professional pictures of their dicks and they put little top hats on them.
Okay.
Or like ties and stuff.
Yeah. The little Abe Lincoln on your log.
If you wouldn't have said log, you wouldn't have laughed at all.
Well, describing a dick pic with a top hat as the little
She
Abe Lincoln.
those. She's like, she's like, you actually put effort into that.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Like, yeah, I was gonna say if you, it is funny to talk about a top hat on a penis only if you say putting an Abe Lincoln on your log. That's the only time it's funny. I solved it, you guys. You don't have to.
Yeah.
You don't have to search further anymore. I did it. I won comedy.
Yeah.
It's over.
Yeah. So this UFC card last night.
Yeah.
It was okay. I didn't watch a lot of it. Like I said, I went to a comedy show. I did get to catch the main event.
Cool.
Sean Strickland versus DDP.
Oh, I saw how this ended. I think.
By
Split?
decision, yeah.
Split decision,
Yeah.
yeah. And people because this popped up on my X.
X.
That's
That's really how I feel like a commercial would go. X.
it goes Facebook. X.
Explosions. Explosions.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's got this rock music.
Ever been on Facebook and you're like, there's not enough tits?
You want to see grown men die every day? Do you want to see a fifth grader choke out a bus driver?
Yeah. X. Get fucked. X. Uncensored.
Powered by Elon Musk.
Who doesn't give a single Elon fuck?
Also launching a spaceship named Power X.
Shaped like a supple pair of tits. Powered by the sun.
And boy, you do know it does have self-driving abilities.
The call out on seeing a man get decapitated was so on brand that I was taken aback. I was like, Hunter, crack the code, man. I feel like I'm so desensitized to violence now that when I see it, I go, whoa, and then I move on.
Yeah.
Isn't that fucked up?
Yeah.
I remember years ago, forever ago, I was in the studio. I was recording one of my first songs, and somehow, I don't even remember what platform I was on, but maybe it was Reddit or something, which I'm never on Reddit, but I saw it was in a different country. This kid got caught stealing, and so he got chased into this ditch, basically. And the guy who chased him is holding a machete, and he's basically saying give me your arm, and the kid finally reluctantly gives his arm over, and the guy just starts hacking away at his arm. And then the kid pulls back out of pain, and they're speaking a different language, but it sounded like he said, okay, well, we're starting over. And so he pulls the kid's arm, and he starts further up the arm all over again to cut it off. And eventually, he does cut it off, and then the kid recoils in pain. I'm sorry for the listeners that this is too much. There's a point why I'm bringing this up. He falls back into the ditch, he's holding his now not arm, and the guy just throws his arm at him and basically says something I would imagine along the lines of, don't ever steal again. And I sat there and I watched this video, and I wanted to just take the day off. You know what I mean?
Right.
I was like, that was fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And I couldn't stop thinking about it for weeks. Now I see a guy just straight up die in a 6-second clip, and I go, whoa, and I move on. I'm like, that's not normal.
Right.
For me to just be oh man. But yeah, so anyways.
All because of X.
X. You want your life to change for the better? X.
Do you want discounted prices on OnlyFans? X.
You want to see this guy lose every limb on his body to a pair of butt cheeks? Axe! When she got a meat grinder ass? You ever meet a girl like that? She'll ruin your life.
You want to see your favorite celebrity get leaked? Axe!
It's so funny, dude. I mean, I think the only thing that could have improved that bit we just did was if we talked more about hurricanes.
Yeah.
But anyways, so the split decision.
Well, yeah, so a lot of people don't know who won. I think it was just such a bad fight. I don't care what any of you guys say. I really don't. It was sloppy.
Yeah. Anything that has to go to card, I feel like.
Well, I mean, sometimes there's just wars. Where,
that's a good point.
They're connecting, but just no one's getting put down.
I think about Forrest Griffin's first UFC fight. Yeah,
so
that shit was crazy.
It's just like this was just like it was just horrible,
yeah,
dog.
That's a good
like
point.
it was a shit show. I actually would like to clarify on it if I can.
Yeah.
UFC.
The thing I kept seeing on in people's responses to the split decision, I even saw this on YouTube, was that Sean was saying some stuff and they think that's why he lost the split decision, was outside of the octagon. He was saying some shit and it was
Dana wanted the title off of him.
Oh, is that what happened?
I mean, that's what people are saying.
They're just talking?
Yeah, but I mean, I think it's fair to say any of them could have lost or won. I mean, I don't really understand it. Okay, so the significant strike count is Sean Strickland had 173 significant strikes out of 408.
Oh, shit, so he's just swinging for the fences. Yeah.
Duplessis had 137 for 354.
So a lot more accurate.
But a lot less,
But he's also swinging
hits.
for the fences.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then Duplessis had 32 of 37 body strikes.
Oh.
32 out of 37.
Damn.
Sean Strickland only had 10 of 15.
Okay.
Duplessis had 24 out of 34 leg strikes. Sean Strickland had 6 for 6.
Damn.
And then where is the takedown? Duplessis went 6 of 11 on takedowns.
Okay.
And Sean had 0 takedowns.
Oh, well then, yeah. I mean, I feel like that alone, takedowns are huge points.
Well, yeah, and then but Duplessis only had 2 minutes of control time.
Oh.
Out of 6 takedowns, he only had 2 minutes total on the ground.
Wow.
So he did nothing with it.
Ay.
So it's kind of like...
Yeah.
It was just a sloppy fight. It was a sloppy fight. I think the 5th round was super close, and then the 2nd round was super close.
Wow.
I give the 3rd and the 4th to Duplessis. I give the 1st to Sean. And then that's where it's like the 2 and the 5th were so close. Even if I give the 5th to Sean, that 2nd round is still so close. It could have went either way.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone's going to complain. Either people are like, no, that was the right call. And then other people are like, Sean got robbed.
Mm.
It was still a fun fight. Any main event fight for the title is going to be fun.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
It was just
sloppy.
Sloppy shit.
Damn.
Next card is a banger.
Wow. And if it's banging, you can watch it on X.
I'm so sorry, kids.
If it has anything to do with banging, you bet your ass it's going to be on X. It's crazy. Yeah, maybe we should just leave it with X. No, just kidding. All right. You want to hear from the fans?
Yeah, let's hear from you guys. We've talked enough.
Has anyone seen my dog?
My favorite team won.
Crowd control.
All right, cool. So this is the segment of the show where every week on our Instagram, which is @Can'tFightShow, we ask a question on our story, and we pick our favorite answers, or all of them, and we read them here on the show with your usernames. How fun. So if you want a chance to be on the show, just make sure to follow us on Instagram @Can'tFightShow, answer the question, and you will have a chance to be on next week's episode.
Now let's get into hearing from the fans.
So the question I asked this week was, what's something you're really good at? Hunter, what is something you're really good at?
I'm really, really, really good at Huh?
Stop. You're just like, you just start crying. Like, all right, sorry I asked.
I'm good at puzzles.
You're good at puzzles? Damn. What's your tactic? You start with the outside first?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I also I'm also really good at like the object puzzles.
Ooh.
Like you ever seen like the get this key ring and this key off the key ring, but like in a puzzle, like a puzzle.
Okay, I was thinking like jigsaw puzzle, but you were just talking in general, like solving puzzles.
Yeah,
that's right.
like I feel like I'm a killer at an escape room.
Have you ever done one? I've never done one.
Yeah.
Wow.
Never got out.
But you're like, but I'm fucking good.
No, but you gotta hear me out.
Yeah.
Those are some big ass rooms.
Uh-huh.
You need help.
Yeah.
I had no help. They weren't doing anything. They were chalked. They were...
Oh, okay. So you were with people.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like that was my downfall. Because then it's like you could be on the right track, but if they're so confident that they're on the right track and you let them take it, you just lost 20 minutes in an hour escape room.
Ah, it's so funny. I was before you mentioned that like you were with people, I was just imagining you walking up to an escape room like, ticket for one, please. And you're in there and you're like, God, I have no help in here. This room's so fucking big. The fuck? Why didn't they warn me? That's so funny. All right, cool. So yeah, what's something you're really good at? So you're good with puzzles. I guess if I had to answer, I'm good at most things the first time I try it, and then I get worse the more I do it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm good at not getting into car accidents.
That's just a fact that's true until it isn't. You know what I'm saying?
Still haven't been in one.
There's a very clear
I haven't been in one that was my fault.
But that's what I was gonna say is like that's such a blanketed like you know what I mean? Like
I'm good at not getting tickets.
I know. Okay, that's a good one. I like that. Cool.
You said being good at something for the first time.
Oh yeah, I get worse every time. Like usually it's like if I haven't bowled in like a year, then it's like it feels like it's my first time bowling again. I'll fucking kill it. But then if I happen to go like a second time in like, you know,
because you're still high off your first good
yeah, I'm like, let's head back.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to bowl. I'm like, I feel like everybody here wants to bowl, right? But no, and then I'll go back and then I'll just do terrible. And I'm like, what's going on? And it's always
I don't
want
to bowl anymore.
I know. It happens every time. Like I remember that one time we went to the bowling alley and we played pool.
Yeah.
And I just crushed it on the first game, and then for the rest of it I was like, I can't hit shit, dude. I could not do it.
We need to do that more.
Yeah, it's true. All right, cool. So question of the week, what's something you're really good at? This answer is from Riley, my girlfriend. She says, making up songs about small animals. Example, our very small dog Cage. It's true. She sings songs all the time to him. Her favorite one is she slates specific times where she can kiss him just for that period of time. And she'll go, kiss time for mommy and Cage. But usually it's just songs about how small he is. All right, next one.
All right, this is from K. Sums. Ripping open beer cans with my teeth. You are an animal.
That's fucking...
People who do that shit, you are a fucking animal. Like, I couldn't imagine.
I know. I see people, like, when they bite off, like, beer bottle cap. Oh, fuck. I, made my tooth hurt just now. I'm like, you guys are fucking crazy.
Have you ever seen people rip off, the silver ring on the top of the cans?
Yeah, what are you guys doing?
Yeah.
Oh, man,
dude.
So I didn't get into the drinking scene until I was like 22, which I'm still young and dumb, but not like young and dumb.
Right.
So I feel like I missed like the whole ass party scene where people just did weird shit, you know? But I say that's a cool party trick.
It's
you know?
definitely cool, but like, god damn.
It's crazy. Well, because here we are, like, talking about it, and I guarantee if I see K-Sums do that at a party, I am going to talk. When I think of her, I'm going to think of that, and I'm going to talk about it. And not flame her for it. I'm going to be like, that was fucking crazy.
No, that's sick.
We should check on her more, for
It's
sure.
not,
But
yeah, it's not regurgitation, but it's solid.
in terms of tiers of party tricks, regurgitation is the S tier. What? Just it's a fucking. I just regurgitated a thumbs up. Can you imagine that she swallows a whole beer can, she spits it up, and the top's missing?
She drank the liquid, but the can's back.
And it's sealed. It's sealed. You open it and it still goes. Tss. There's just nothing in it. It was just pressurized air. We're like, yo, what the fuck? What the fuck just happened? Oh my god, dude. Well, anyways, on to the next one.
Mr. BGS 101s.
Yeah.
Zoe 101 related? Comedy, I hope. And being socially awkward, too.
Yeah. Hey, that's cool. Hey, you know. And I really resonated with the I hope because, like we said, comedy's subjective. That's what that chick says. She goes, "Yeah, I'm a comedian. I hope."
Yeah.
And well, what'd you say right there?
Yeah.
She goes, I said I was a comedian. I'm like, right after that, she went,
I guess. Or I hope.
I know.
Or
She's like-
no. What'd you say after that?
She said, "Yeah, I'm a comedian. I hope." And
No, right after that.
yeah, exactly.
She said I.
Yeah.
I.
She's like, I changed the subject, is what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's like, I spoke in parentheses. You couldn't hear it. Just getting gaslit about vocal parentheses. But yeah, and being socially awkward, it's tough. There's times where I'm like, I think people would describe me as socially gifted, but I feel like a lot of it is just me getting lucky because almost all of my motivation on talking to people in public is that I don't want a moment of silence.
Right.
Like, because lulls in conversation fucking crush me, dude. Like, if you're just like, what'd you do this weekend? You're like, oh, I just spent some time with the kids. And I'm like, cool, yeah. I'm like, in that moment, I'm like, fucking kill me. I want to die.
I gotta go.
I don't want to be here anymore.
And then you hit gotta go to the bathroom.
Yeah, no, right. He's like, wait, what did you just say right there? I was like, I was speaking in parentheses.
Yeah,
You couldn't hear
yeah,
that.
you couldn't hear me.
So, yeah, feel that. All right, next one.
This one's from Brian, friend of the show.
Yep.
I'm really good at getting big brothered by Hunter, even though I train in jiu-jitsu religiously.
Does that happen? Can you attest to that?
Yeah, I mean, bro, it's just like the big brother thing. It's like, it's like he can train as much as he wants, but somehow I always got his number up here.
You're like, I'm living rent-free in the brain.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
it's like he knows all this shit and
Yeah.
how to, like, break my esophagus with his thumb. But,
Yeah.
He forgets it when he steps to me.
But yeah, exactly, because because he knows that I know his biggest regret.
Yeah, you could say he's like a comedian who might put these jokes together and think they're really good in a room. But once you're standing in front of the people, you suck.
And you're probably from Cleveland because people from Cleveland suck.
Yeah. And you probably like hate that we name hurricanes.
It's a good thing we don't know that chick's name. Or do you? Do you
No.
know it? Yeah, I was gonna say.
I wish.
I wouldn't share it anyway.
I would.
Oh, really? She's just like, man, this is a fucking slam piece. Awesome. So that was it that we had for question of the week. And then to follow it up, we have comment of the week. Now, if you comment on anything we do, whether it be Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, or YouTube, we scour all those comments. We find our favorite one of the week, and we share it here on the episode. So make sure to go follow us. All of our handles are at Can't Fight Show. Hunter, do the honors and read comment of the week.
Thank you. I never understood how people could look at somebody they watched grow up so sexually and not wonder, were they always a creep?
Yes. So that question came in response to, we posted a clip about how I will never be able to find Millie Bobby Brown attractive because I've seen her since she was 11 years old. So this was in support of that. So I took such a hard stance on that and made a clip out of it that I started getting like kind of scared and embarrassed because I was like, there might be people around my age that I like and respect, and they might think Millie Bobby Brown is hot, you know? And I just accidentally alienated and flamed them. So I was at work, my buddy Jay, I was like, Jay, can I ask you something? It was like right as I posted the clip. I was like, Jay, can I ask you something? He's like, yeah. And I was like, do you think Millie Bobby Brown is attractive? And he goes, and you could tell he was conflicted because he wasn't sure if he was allowed to say no. Like maybe he thought I thought Millie Bobby Brown was attractive, and maybe he would have felt awkward if he's like, I feel like I can't find her attractive because she's a child. He goes, how old is she now? And I was like, she's 20. And he goes, and he's like struggling, and I was like, if you think yes, that's fine. I was like, I don't think so. And he goes, okay, yeah. He's like, my issue is like, I've seen her since she was 11. And I'm like, yeah. I was like, that tracks.
Exactly.
You know?
That's
And-
like if
yeah.
that's like to put a stance on that.
Yeah.
Do you remember the show Good Luck Charlie?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that baby's 18 now.
Oh, it's so weird.
So it's like if I was like, oh, like no, that's just fucking weird.
Hubba.
Yeah, that's just weird.
She's like, good luck, Charlie.
Yeah, it's just
Because
weird.
I'm coming. X. No, yeah. Sorry, that was
Like
a
I
lot.
don't. I think she's either 18 or close to 18, but she's like a lot
Yeah.
older now.
I
Like,
think she's hitting college, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I saw something like that on Facebook.
I think I saw something about
Because
yeah,
everyone around my age is like, aren't we old? And I'm like,
Yeah.
yes, we know.
Yeah, it's like that. Like you can't do that.
Dude, yeah, it's so
I
weird.
I agree with you.
Yeah, and Hunter's had a great point because he's 24. So like when he saw Stranger Things season 1, he was 15. So it's a lot different than I was 19 watching an 11-year-old.
Well, also when Stranger Things started,
I don't think you hopped on anyway for a while, right?
no.
Yeah.
But even then, when I was watching the early seasons, I wasn't like, oh, Millie Bobby Brown.
Oh, of course not. Yeah.
Like I liked the show, and I had followed her on Instagram,
Yeah.
and like in the past couple of years, she's just like, I'm like, hey, she looks
Yeah,
pretty good.
right,
She
right,
looks
right.
really good.
Just for the sake of saving everyone's time, I want to get into the segment this week. Now, last week we talked about voting. We're filming this before that episode even dropped, so we still don't have a name for this segment yet. So, same like we said in the last segment, follow us on Instagram, where we're going to be holding a vote for what the name of this segment should be. So right now it's either Dirty Laundry or it's Skeleton Closet. Let's fucking run it.
Hi, I'm a temporary transition.
I just wanted to talk about something. I found this like before we even started shooting the pod, and I don't think this is like I feel like a lot of people know about this, but I just thought it was funny and I wanted to get your take on it because we both grew up in, I would call it, I guess, the era of toys, you know, like that's
For sure.
Yeah, that's a silly thing to kind of say, but like it's the iPad generation now. Like they have like mobile games, and they might have some toys, but I doubt.
The only argument I'd have to what you're saying is what you're going to talk about
Yeah,
is they're I mean that kind of toy.
yeah. Oh, just toys in general. Like I don't think people really fuck with toys as much anymore. You know what I'm saying?
I can
Like
see that.
I would say they're more like gaming,
Right.
rather than being like let's build some Legos or
Right.
something. Do you think you'd agree with that? I mean, neither of us have kids, so it's kind of unfair to say, but
I don't think so. I mean, I just think because I mean, like for example, like you're gonna talk about
oh yeah, I'm talking about it's a squirt gun commercial.
okay. So my argument with that is like the Orbeez blasters.
Mm-hmm.
Those are popping.
Are they?
Yeah.
Damn. Okay, I didn't know that. All right,
Instead of water guns now, they shoot the little water gel balls.
it's kind of crazy. I bet that'd be terrible to clean up.
No, because they just explode and then they dry up and basically disintegrate.
Oh, nice. Okay. That's pretty cool. Damn. But yeah, I mean, I don't have kids, so I guess I can't particularly say. I just wondered, you know.
Yeah.
Now that I'm on the outside of it, I never think of it. But anyways, yeah, so there's this commercial for a product called the Oozinator, which is a hilarious name.
Yeah.
Now, the people listening, I'll explain the commercial after it's done playing. But yeah, for those who are watching, you'll understand pretty quickly why I wanted to show this. So All right, I'm going to go ahead and hit play right here.
What do you call the new water and ooze blasting Oozinator?
Oh, yuck! Gross!
And of course, the new Oozinator blaster from Super Soaker. Major pumping required. Refill sold separate.
Holy shit. So for those listening, it's a squirt gun that shoots basically just a oozy stream of clear liquid.
It's not even just clear, it's cloudy.
Dude.
And not only that, but you can't pay me enough to tell me that a director didn't watch that and think that it looked like a whole bunch of kids just taking cum shots.
I know this looks like an X commercial. No, but
X.
dude, it's so funny. This like the third kid who gets it, dude. Just fucking hold on. Not this one. Not this one. This kid right here. This blue shirt kid.
Did you see the kid who got shot and he got it on his hands and he like opened his hands and it's all gooey in between?
No way. Holy shit, dude. Wait, look at this screenshot right here. Just blue shirt kid being like,
and then the kid shooting the guns like, awesome.
Awesome. Dude, yeah, he's just splooging on his friends, dude. That is such a funny commercial. Now, if you would have seen this commercial as a kid, would you have been like, fuck yeah, I need that? Like, innocent mind. Would you have been like...
I don't know.
It's funny. Oh, go ahead.
I don't know if I ever I don't know if like a slime gun would have really enticed me.
Did it for you? Yeah, I don't know. It's tough. It's tough to remember like what would maybe tickle your childhood brain.
Yeah, like I know I was always a fan of the web shooters from Spider-Man.
Yeah,
it's just shot silly string, but you never would have said that.
Yeah. Yeah. You're like, no, these are webs.
Yeah,
and if you say otherwise, you're dead to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nerf guns.
Nerf guns, pretty cool, pretty sick.
I loved those. Water guns, yes.
Well, I was thinking like, so this one is definitely. I can't get over that screenshot. Holy shit! This one is definitely. Sorry, I was thinking. Can you imagine using that as an album cover? That'd actually be pretty fucking fire. That would be hilarious to use that screenshot as an album opener. It's just this kid getting splooged on, and he's like, ah! Okay, anyways. Cool. All right, so for the sake of time, are we getting right into the main event?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
This is what it came to be. This is what it came to see.
This is our main event.
This is what it came to see. This is what it came to see.
All right, Bill. So, do you remember when you had me look like a fool and come up with names of Pokemon?
Dude, it was funny how much people were flaming you for that. Like, you have your own interests. Like, the point wasn't to be like, Hunter doesn't know Pokemon. It was, Hunter doesn't know Pokemon because he's not interested.
Let's have fun with it.
Yeah, exactly. It was crazy. So people took it so personally that you didn't know these Pokemon, and he's like, he had a different childhood. Just like we challenged me last week, I doubt any of those people could name like 5 players currently in the NFL.
Right.
So
I kind of want to get my lick back.
Yeah, okay.
But also not really, because fuck you being wrong. I'm not asking you to be right. I just want to see how much fun we can have where I found a decent amount of the craziest looking wrestlers.
Okay.
And I want you to just guess what their gimmick would be or like in their name. I want you to just describe what you think their character is.
Oh, shit. Okay. All right. Okay.
Just based off their look.
Just based off their look. Okay.
Yeah.
This one might be pretty tough just because it's like almost kind of the name of people, you know? I don't know.
Yeah, so it's like you could make up your oon name. I just think it would be fun. But for this one, I'll give you a small hint. Look at his pose.
He looks like so he's got like a skull face and he's wearing like a red and blue sort of jumpsuit.
Yeah.
There's a lot of pointy things going on.
Yeah.
I don't really know what's going on with his hands. Yeah, he's got like a red on top of his head.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, he looks cool. It kind of looks like, I don't know, like if you like let a janitor like do up his own overalls, you know what I'm saying?
He looks like a vigilante.
yeah. Is he a ninja?
No.
Oh.
So like his like look what he's like doing. Like what is his hands? Like what could that be?
I don't know.
So he looks-
I think of Naruto.
He
which
looks
is ninjas.
He looks dark.
Oh, is he praying? No. I don't know if I know what that is. Oh, is it a gun?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Jeez, I'm
No, I don't blame you.
I'm so innocent. I'm like, is he praying? He's like holding a gun to his chin. Okay. And he's got a skull face. Okay. All right. I'll go for it. Is his name Grim, but with 2 M's?
Oh, I hit the head on the nose. There's a little on the nose.
Oh, I did it?
No.
Oh.
Like there's. So his name is Suicide.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah. This wrestler.
How many M's? Just kidding.
This wrestler has one of the most interesting backstories in wrestling.
Okay.
So he was in the company of TNA.
Yeah.
TNA released a video game.
Okay.
In the story, they didn't want to use a regular wrestler, so they made up a fictional wrestler,
Okay.
put him in the story, where he got attacked at a show, lost his memory completely, but when he came back in the hospital, he was like, I'm a wrestler.
Huh.
He just knew how he was a wrestler, but forgot everything else. So he came back with the persona of Suicide. And to promote the game, they brought this character to life after the game dropped.
It's actually pretty sick.
Yeah.
And also, that's actually kind of sick for the game. Like, that's a sick story.
Yeah.
To be like, so
So-
it's your character now, essentially. But
The tale of this wrestler is like whoever they're not using in their business would play this wrestler. So his height would change, his voice would change.
that's it. Really, I actually really like that. That's cool. Yeah. Kudos to TNA. That's pretty
Yeah.
fucking cool. All right, cool. So on to the next one.
Yes, sir. Tell me what you think this guy looks like.
Okay. Well, he kind of. I mean, I always just want to say he looks like Rey Mysterio, but that's because every luchador just looks like Rey Mysterio.
This is what WWE wanted him to be. This was,
Oh, okay. Then that tracks then. So yeah, he's wearing some like bedazzled ass pants. It looks
yeah,
like
it's very bedazzled.
they look like flames.
Yeah,
and-
something like that.
Something like
I don't even know what it is.
I know. And then 2 like red armbands, and he's got a red mask on. Kind of looks like with Power Ranger ears.
Perfect example.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cool. Oh boy. Okay, so definitely a luchador. Is it like a Spanish ass name?
Yeah.
Okay. Does it start with L?
No.
Okay.
Starts with an S.
Cool. Oh, I meant like L something, like the something.
No.
Okay. So just there's a. Is this Sin Cara?
Yes, it is.
Oh, get fucked,
Yeah,
pussies.
so this was WWE's shot in the dark of trying to replace Rey Mysterio because he left the company.
Yeah, which he's irreplaceable in my heart
Irreplaceable.
and everybody else's.
Yeah, and then when Rey came back, I think they even tried to put him as a tag team for a while.
We saw Sin Cara live. Remember that? He like came out of like retirement or something in that one underground show. The same one where the people went through the glass.
No.
Oh, was that not Sin
wasn't
Cara?
him.
Oh shit.
But he's actually on this list.
Oh, is he? I don't
Yeah.
remember his name then. Well, maybe it'll click when I see it.
Yeah.
That's so funny. So yeah, Sin Cara. Wow. Look at him go. 2 fists. Who would have thought?
Yeah.
Not me.
Yeah. So this wrestler got clowned and fired quick in the WWE.
Sin Cara?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
he got clowned because he had this dope entrance where he'd go on the ramp
Yeah.
and he'd sprint to the ring and he would jump over the top rope running.
Oh shit. Okay.
But then everyone realized on one episode of Raw because they cut the camera too early that he was just using a trampoline.
yeah.
And everyone was like, "Oh, that's lame." Like everyone knew he wasn't actually jumping
Yeah,
from the ground.
I know.
But now they're like, huh.
They went, well, I saw the trampoline, so they're like, I hate it when they try to make wrestling fake.
Yeah.
It's so funny. All right, cool. So Sin Cara. Oh, I was gonna say this. You can't replace Rey Mysterio in our hearts, in anybody's hearts for sure. But Rey Mysterio was one of those guys that was like, I like the pain of tattoos. I could fall asleep right here. We're like, you can't. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. You don't like it. Nobody likes
You
it.
remember that from your Rey Mysterio DVD?
Yeah, I remember that DVD, and I loved it so much, but somehow it became like I had a bunch of safety pins, and I was like, I don't have anywhere to hold these. And I saw the Rey Mysterio DVD, and I was like, oh, I'll just put them in there. So yeah, his DVD just became a place where I held all my safety pins. So,
All right, Bill. So this is the guy we saw live.
and he kind of looks like he's wearing a bunch of blue. He's wearing a cape.
Yeah.
He's got the luchador mask on with what looked to be red eyebrows
Like
that he could curl.
yeah.
Like on the mask.
It reminds me of the eyebrows of from the Hook movie. Captain Hook.
Dude. It kind of looks like if a genie was a villain. Another luchador, huh?
Yeah. Well, I try to keep them interesting. I didn't want to just show you like guys random.
Yeah,
face.
just a white guy with no shirt on.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
like, is this Jeff?
Yeah.
It was okay. So this guy.
This is the guy we actually saw.
Oh shit! His name has something to do with a dragon, doesn't it? Fuck.
Yeah. So this dude was actually in WWE around the time you were watching.
Yeah.
Him and Ray were going at it.
It's
for the
right.
Cruiserweight title.
Yeah. I can't remember, but if I were a luchador wrestler and I was dressed like this, I had the cape and all of it, I'd go with however you would say Salvation Army, but in Spanish. Oh, what was his name? Started with like an R, didn't it?
No, you.
You?
Yeah, his name was the Ultimo Dragon.
That's so funny that I got the dragon, but I forgot Ultimo. That's so funny. I just ignored the most interesting part of the name. I went, dragon.
All right. So, Bill, this is a newer wrestler, current wrestler, in the new company of AEW.
Right.
So, go ahead and describe this guy for me.
Okay, so he looks like if you were watching The Mask, but while being stuck in sleep paralysis. Like Jim Carrey's The Mask, but you can't move.
So the reason I added this guy is because he, like, I like him, but he has one of the worst names ever.
Oh, wow. Okay. I guess to clean up my explanation, like it looks like he's wearing like a green mask. He's got like a green tongue, and then he's got horns coming out, and then he's just like a tatted dude that's shirtless.
Okay, so like, if you had to guess what this dude's character is, can you pinpoint that? Like his face? Like, what do you think he's going for?
Tribal. Listen, man, I'm trying to do a lot with a little. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I don't know. Like he's like
the mask. Like, look at his nose. Look at the
oh, like he's like he's a monster. But I meant like a monster of some sort of like tribal village. He's like, I'm representing my tribe. Like this was our boogeyman.
Okay,
you know, like something like that. And he's like, so I've donned the persona as that, a tribe's version of a boogeyman, which, of course, as we all know, the name of a tribe's boogeyman is... Hold on. Wait, give me what letter it starts with.
So he kind of has two parts to his name.
Okay.
But it starts... So what you called one of the wrestlers is in his name. He's a like a Mexican wrestler.
Oh.
He's a what?
He's a luchador?
Yeah, so it's Lucha, and then the other part of the name is S. Like, and that has everything to do with the mask.
Oh my
and
god.
And like
Okay.
I'm gonna give this one to you because it's horrible.
Wait, no, let me, just because if I'm looking at it and it has to be lucha something, like with the mask, I'd go snake.
That's honestly close enough.
Serpent?
No, so this guy, he's in a tag. Oh, at this time, he was in a tag team, and he was on a team with someone named Jungle Boy.
Okay.
And they were part of the Jungle Express.
Oh.
And this guy's name is Luchasaurus.
Oh, that's hilarious. After all that hype, I'll take it. That's actually sick. Yeah.
So, yeah. So you can go to the next one, and I want to remind everybody that this is all leading up to the why I wanted to play
It
this
does
game.
look like a dinosaur now that you say
Yeah.
Luchasaurus.
Yeah.
I did not get that from that. Okay. Oh.
So tell me what you see here, Bill.
Yeah, so it looks like Mary Jane Watson if she was dating Chris Brown. And had a beautiful people phase, yeah, it looks like Marilyn Manson. So yeah, it's like literally just like a red-haired chick. She's got like face paint on. She's got a white eye, a red eye. She's got black, like, I don't know, dirt. It looks like around her mouth, and she's wearing like a lacy ass like top that's red and black.
So I'm not gonna make you guess this girl's name.
I already know what it is.
Oh, what is it?
Phoenix. Sorry, it's Phoenix Star. That's the full name, but people just call her Fiend.
There's actually a wrestler called Aerostar.
Oh, okay. And arrows and phoenixes both fly.
Yeah. This girl's name's Abaddon, and I added her
Wow.
just because she looks like that.
Yeah.
I got no reason behind this one.
Damn. Abaddon.
All right.
Oh my god. Okay, so this looks like another luchador.
So
Kinda, not really. That doesn't really look like a luchador, but
I added this one purposely to trick you.
okay. But he's hairy as hell. He's got a hairy fucking chest. All he's wearing is like a Speedo with 4 stars on it.
Uh-huh.
Oh, wait, those are like wait. Is this guy Jewish?
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, maybe. I guess I don't really know the answer to that.
Okay. And then he's wearing a mask.
Yeah, so I'm going to help you out a little bit here just because I think this is hilarious. You know who this is.
I do.
We've talked about him on this podcast.
Oh, is that CM Punk?
That's CM
Okay, because I
Punk.
do see his stomach tat. I
Yeah.
recognize that. Okay. But this is a different persona he was trying out?
So this is when he had a hair versus hair match, or a hair versus mask match against Rey Mysterio.
Oh.
Rey Mysterio beat him, so he shaved his head.
Oh.
And Punk was so upset that he couldn't let anybody see him bald. So at that time, he was wearing a mask.
Oh, that's so funny. Okay. Did he change his name at all?
Nope.
Okay. So this is CM Punk with that. I guess if I had to pick a name for him, just based on how he looks, like as a name, I think it would be cool. I would have gone with Crew Cut. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty cool.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, he's like, right now I'm Crew Cut.
Okay, so tell me what you're seeing here, Bill.
Yeah, here, let me see if I can.
I was trying to find. So this guy right here.
Yes.
This company went out of business and it was super underknown.
Okay.
But I wanted to bring this one to you because this one I actually really like because this is based off of one of my favorite fighting video games.
Oh, okay.
But I couldn't find a really good picture.
Okay.
So this is what I'm stuck with.
So he's wearing like a mask. His that's like gold and black. It looks like.
Yeah, that's what sucks is you can't. I didn't know how well it was going to show up on here, and that just kind of killed it. You can't really see the detail of the mask. I might be able to pull it up on my phone so you could see it.
Kind of. I don't know. I could be culturally wrong, but everything about him looks very like Aztec.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So this was in a wrestling company called Lucha Underground, where that was like their main vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the picture I have doesn't really help. But so this guy is based off of one of my favorite fighting video games.
Okay. And is his name Aztecian like at all?
No. So he goes by Prince something.
Oh, I'd go with Prince Dorado.
That's sick, actually. That's
That'd
a
be.
good name.
I thought. Thank you.
So my bad. I didn't think the picture was going to come up
No,
this
it's okay.
bad. But this guy, if you actually could see the mask, he's got like a puma print,
Oh,
and it's all fur. He goes by Prince Puma. It
Oh,
was
that's pretty
inspired by King from Tekken.
That's cool. I like that. But dude, yeah, I mean, if Prince Dorado, Prince Gold,
That That's a nice wrestling.
Come on, man. Put me in there. All right. Oh.
This dude's sick.
I like the art. It's cool. It reminds me of The Thing.
Yeah, he does it all.
The
himself.
movie for the listeners. He basically has a bunch of his body is painted so that when he looks up, it looks like a giant mouth, like and a tongue's coming out of his chest.
Kind of looks like the Stranger Things.
The Demogorgon.
Demogorgon.
Yeah. So yeah, long ass tongue. And that's mostly it. It looks like his face is painted like black and red. But yeah, his whole body kind of looks like a mouth.
Yeah, so for this one, I just want you to make up your version of this character.
Okay. Yeah, I would say he doesn't speak at all.
Okay. I love that.
Yeah, he doesn't speak at all.
Yeah.
And
is he a bad guy or a good guy?
I'd say he's whatever the person who speaks for him is.
Okay.
He's like an old Undertaker. When like the urn, whoever held the urn.
Paul Bearer.
Yeah, exactly.
That was right on the head too, by the way. The older I got, the more I hated that.
Yeah.
Like Undertaker, and then his manager's name is Paul Bearer.
Oh my God. Wow. Way over my fucking head, bro. That is insane. That I can't. That sucks.
You never got that?
No. That sucks so bad. All right, that's so funny. Okay, and then his name is Quaglar.
I love that.
Quaglar, the Deathbringer.
They can't even hold a pin, like a torch to you, man. You're on it. Okay, so just for the fun of it, tell me what his finishing move would be.
Oh, great. Okay. Oh man, I mean, you'd have to really work it out, but it basically is like he gets you into a suplex position, but then you just disappear.
The mouth becomes real and it eats you.
Exactly. Yeah, you have to do some work with the cameras and the ring, but
So yeah, this guy's name is not nearly as cool as yours. He just goes by the Demon, Finn Balor.
Oh, Finn Balor. Okay,
Yeah.
I know that name for some reason.
Yeah, so this is where we're approaching
Demon,
my
wow.
favorite part of this game.
Okay, so I would say his actual finisher is like he chest bumps you, and his tongue is poisonous.
So,
you're like-
his actual finisher is actually probably one of the most brutal looking finishers.
Oh.
He gets somebody on the mat, he goes to the top rope, he jumps as high as he can, and he just stomps on you.
Holy shit.
Right on your stomach.
How do they make that work? You just take it?
Yeah.
Jeez. Do you think, like, because you've done some wrestling.
I've actually taken this move.
Ooh. And how was it?
It hurt really bad.
Yeah. I was going to say, do you think, like, so I've thought this before, like, because some people have finishers that are, like, brutal and hard to take.
And then some are like John Cena's.
Yeah, where they're just chill. You know? As a wrestler and you're partnered up with a match for the guy that has the bullshit finisher,
Yeah.
you know, do you think you're kind of like, fuck you? Like, you could have chose a
Kinda.
finisher and you're like, this one has to hurt me. you
Yeah,
know?
I mean, like, I don't think I would have been excited to take a choke slam from the Big Show.
Yeah.
Because he gets you all the way up there.
Yeah.
And then he forcefully throws you back down.
Exactly, yeah.
And you just kind of got to let it happen.
Uh-huh. Yeah, just like,
Or like
losing
Batista's
every-
Batista bomb.
that one's got to suck. Yeah.
Yeah.
That one's got to suck. Dang. Anyways, all right, so what is this, the last one then?
We're getting there. I think.
Okay.
Yep. So this
Oh.
this one was just for fun.
That is hilarious. So he looks like a shark.
Uh-huh.
Like his mask looks like he's got shark teeth. He's got a fin.
Yep.
He's got a shark on his shirt.
Yeah.
Another like luchador looking guy.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so okay, so his personality, like on the mic, is everything's like a fish metaphor. You know?
Okay.
Everything that it is, he's like, you know, he's like, I came into this game, I was but a guppy. He goes, just hiding behind seaweed while the sharks got to feed.
You were
and then I decided I'm going to become a shark.
That's accurate.
Oh, am I nailing it?
Yeah.
Oh, am I doing it better than him, though?
I'd say so.
Hell yeah, yeah. Did you think he ever said the word guppy?
Probably. Wouldn't surprise me.
He's
Once I tell you what his character actually is, it's hilarious.
Okay. And then, yeah, I mean, it's too on the nose, like, but I have to take it. Like, his wrestling name is Hammerhead.
It's actually even more on the nose than that.
Is it just the shark?
Close. It's Shark Boy.
Get the fuck out of it. Dude, come on.
And his character actually is hilarious because he literally just rips Stone Cold.
Oh.
Except he's a shark Stone Cold. He comes out with the leather vest and it says like Shark 316.
Oh my God.
Instead of beers, he does it with bottles of water.
Oh, that's hilarious. I was thinking fish food. But that's even funnier. Just to be shotgunning a thing of water. Dude, fuck yeah. That's actually sick. Yeah.
All right, so this is technically the last one.
Okay.
But what do you think it is?
The last one?
Yeah, what do you think I could pull on you right now playing this game? My whole intentions of this game was for this moment.
Oh, okay. And you mentioned that that I definitely know the last one.
Yeah, you do.
Is it Gold Dust?
No.
Okay, I'm trying to think of like weird ones.
This is the weirdest it gets.
This is as weird as it gets. Oh, is it the Boogeyman?
No.
No, the guy who ate worms? That didn't make the cut for you?
Go ahead and click over. It's not that it's weird.
Yeah! Bro, Man Scout, let's go. So for the listeners, yeah, this guy, he's just dressed like a Boy Scout, but he's a grown-ass man.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah, dude.
we went to a live show for fun.
Yes.
And this ended up being the highlight for me and Bill.
I love this guy.
Yeah, this guy's whole character was that he is a Man Scout.
Yes.
And his finisher for us is he'd get on the middle rope, pull out his Man Scout honor book.
Yes.
He would read it off, put those 4 fingers up, and then salute and fall off the middle rope onto his opponent.
Oh, God, it's so funny. Throughout the match, he would just be like his character would be kind of forgetting how to wrestle, so he would just consult his manual in the middle of the fight. And then, like, at one point, the other wrestler, like, threw it away, and so he panicked. He's like, I don't know what the fuck to do, you know? So, out of panic, I think he just pushed the other guy over, or, like, pushed him, and the guy, like, bounced off the rope and then just fell over. And Man Scout's, like, looking around like, okay, yeah, right? Like, I fucking loved it. He was just scrambling for his manual the whole time.
Yeah, this was a great guy.
Yeah, I love Man Scout. He's great.
And then I have one bonus one for you, because it's hilarious.
Okay. It's just John Cena in a luchador mask.
So he did go by a different name for this.
Oh, did he? Oh shit. That's so funny. All right, was it L something?
No, so his name's John Cena and he's now a luchador.
Okay.
So
I'm trying to think of how you could.
He kept Cena.
So Jose?
Close. He went by Juan Cena.
Oh, that. You're right. Juan is John. That's so funny. Juan Cena.
He wore.
That's actually fucking fire. I love that. Juan Cena. God damn, that's good. The guy in the back.
He kept his little "You Can't See Me" logo on it.
Yeah, that's really good. For the listeners, there's a guy in the back who just looks like a Power Ranger, like mixed with a Mortal Kombat character.
That's Grand Metalik.
God damn. It even sounds like a Power Ranger villain. God, that's so funny. Damn. All right, well, that was our main event, man.
Hell yeah.
God damn. How did I do?
Dude, you did great. It was fun. See, the thing with wrestling characters is I just wanted you to have a ball with it because they're always off the wall.
Yeah, absolutely.
Everything's crazy. Man Scout is the perfect example.
Dude, Man Scout needs a contract like yesterday. That guy's fucking hilarious.
Money.
I think that just about wraps up the show. What do you think, buddy?
I think it's only right that it is officially time for one thing. You got a clock, Bill?
I don't, actually.
Oh. Well, I got the time.
What time is it?
It's time to get out of here, fuckers.
I didn't mean to do terrible improv with you. I'm supposed to yes and. You got a clock? I'm like, I've never even seen time. All right. Well, we'll see you guys next week on the Hunter Billy Can't Buy Show. Make sure to like and
Shorts
follow and
match my
subscribe.
briefs.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
I just got them last week. So if you see me in the street, just know these shorts match my briefs. I just got these on sale. I ain't paying retail. And no, the style ain't stale. I didn't get these in the mail. My shorts match my briefs.